400k views, we made them to 1 million views per month. We got a silver play button, right? And we had a celebration. I had a crazy idea once. 100 websites in 100 days. I had 10 lakh rupees of debt. Have you seen Dirty Picture by any chance? No. 700 thumbnails, titles, descriptions, tags, everything. The credit goes to Vidya Balan.
There is a YouTuber. He's posting videos on YouTube. What mistakes is he doing? Like the top 3 mistakes if you have to call them out.
First of all, I think...
Hey, this is Deepak here from digitaldeepak.com. And today we are going to have a conversation with Varun Gera, who is an Alpha Club member and an expert when it comes to YouTube. So, hey Varun, welcome to Pixel Track.
Hey Deepak, thanks for having me.
So Varun, tell me a little bit about how you came into this industry. When did you graduate and
Sure.
what was your quick journey?
Sure. So I started as a college dropout.
Okay.
So I always want to become a chess player.
Okay.
I dropped out to do the same and I started my chess startup as well. I played a lot of tournaments, national, international.
Okay.
And then I started my own startup with the intention of scaling it up, acquiring users organically and then, raising funding and all that stuff. Venturing into Y Combinator as well.
Okay.
So I applied 4 times. I almost got into the top 10% of Y Combinator.
Okay.
So things were going good. But the main problem was cash flow. So I was teaching schools and corporates.
Okay.
Right. I had an army of chess coaches. I was, powering schools and corporates, you can say.
So it's like more like B2B, not
B2B.
B2C.
Right. For that, B2B was for cash flow, and then I was using that cash flow to build my B2C platform.
Okay.
Right. So that was the intention. But then COVID happened in March. So everything was going good, but then schools shut down, colleges shut down, and everything was, down the hill from there. So we had to completely pivot to an online model because we lost all of our customers completely, right?
Because of COVID.
Because of COVID. So that was a reset button for many of, I think, people,
Yes.
right? That's a reset button of our life. So then I pivoted to online model. Had a lot of challenges. I had to raise capital again, but that was the hardest time ever, to raise capital.
Yeah.
So I talked to like 100 plus investors, but at that moment I was not ready. My startup was not ready to consume more capital because in the investor standpoint. So I had to, shut that startup down. And I was around 19 years old. I had 10 lakh rupees of debt when I, closed the startup. So I had to find out some way to survive and to pay off my loan, right? And then one of my partners who had equity in my startup referred me to a client in Vrindavan, right? So I'm from Mathura, Vrindavan. I visited there. I had no experience of YouTube at all, right? But they were looking for someone and I was looking for cash.
See, that is what I keep telling people, just get started. You don't need to be the world's #1 expert to get started at something. You can build the expertise along the way, but get some clients, start working with them. And eventually, once you find out that there is a lot of opportunity in a particular area, then you will have a motivation to build expertise in that.
Exactly. So that's my journey. So basically, I went to the meeting. I had no idea how YouTube Studio looks like. I did not even know how to upload a video on YouTube. So that was crazy. But intentionally from childhood, I am good at conversations and sales. So I convinced the guys to take a bet on me. I got a retainer of 50K and then I started the work.
Okay.
So these guys were doing like roughly around 400K views per month organically, right? The main problem, the main challenge was the creator was a spiritual guru.
Okay.
The main problem was he cannot dedicate his time to shoot videos. So wherever he goes, we had to, go there and shoot videos there. A lot of noise is coming in and all that stuff is going on. Even though I know if I record these type of videos, I can get a lot of views, but I was not allowed to. So, but then we had to pivot to an existing video strategy. So we used YouTube's SEO basically. Today, if you talk about YouTube SEO, I'm not a big fan of YouTube SEO, but back then it was the game changer that we used, right? So we re-optimized 700 of their existing videos.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Right? So 700 thumbnails, titles, descriptions, tags, everything, right? So it was crazy amount of work. But after 3 months, we were able to, give them a 2.5x increase. So from 400K views, we made them to 1 million views per month from the older videos. And then, when they see the results, they were okay, let's record some videos now. So then we increased it a bit further to 1.5 and then 2 million views per month. And this was like all organic, no ads, nothing. And this was the moment that changed my life. Actually, we got a silver play button, right? And we had a celebration. So many people came over there, since it was a spiritual organization. Like 40-50 people were in their team, and everyone personally congratulated me and thanks me that without you we will not reach here where we are, because they actually got a lot of donations also, since spiritual organizations work like that. So 40-50 people came to me personally and congratulated me that you have done something awesome. And that was a life-changing moment for me, that I have done something very, very beautiful, even though I did not, my intention was not to. So I will be very honest here. But then I looked, okay, YouTube is amazing. I can create a lot of
And if you
impact.
don't mind me asking, how much did they pay you to do this work?
50K per month.
Not bad. That's a very good place to start with for a freelancer from scratch.
Yeah. But I was able to do that because like my conversations and sales skills from the childhood is quite good. So I convinced them even though I did not know how to do that. So it was all good. And then after 3 months, when we saw them the results and everything, I decided to let's start an agency.
Where you are going to help other YouTubers optimize their YouTube channel.
Yes, exactly.
Awesome. So did it feel like, okay, getting the second client, third client is very difficult? Maybe I got lucky once. That's what everybody feels, because you get a beginner's luck.
Right.
And then you get a dip. Right? So how did you survive the dip?
Yeah, that's what dating is also like.
Yeah.
Right. So I managed to outreach a lot of people. So I tried a lot of challenges that all failed. Like I had a crazy idea once, 100 websites in 100 days.
Okay.
So I was planning, I'm very good at WordPress. So I was planning like I will make businesses of these, shopkeepers and business owners in Mathura, and then I will ask them for a business. So I will give the website for free, and I will charge an affiliate link for the hosting, so I can earn like 4-5K per setup. So that was the plan. In 100 days, I can collect a lot of cash and I can make a lot of connections. But that idea failed. A lot of ideas failed like this back to back in the next 3-4 months. But then WhatsApp outreach worked for me. So I was simply scraped the WhatsApp numbers of creators and then outreach them. So I do not have shy or something like that. I just simply outreached, and I closed I think 7 deals in 3 days.
Okay.
After 3-4 months of gap.
Wow. Nice.
But they were also working with me.
So imagine if you had given up in the 3-4 months, the 7 deals in 3 days wouldn't have happened.
Yeah.
That's why you should never give up.
Exactly. Exactly. So that's my motto.
Okay. Okay. So now let's say there is a YouTuber. He's posting videos on YouTube. What mistakes is he doing? Like the top 3 mistakes, if you have to call them out.
Sure. First of all, I think the main issue is the videos are boring. That is the main thing. I look from a standpoint that your videos should be entertaining people.
Yeah.
Right? You can, of course, add the education angle, add the value angle.
But it's more like infotainment, because if there is no entertainment value, how are you going to attract attention?
Correct. And the credit goes to Vidya Balan. So have you seen Dirty Picture by any chance?
No.
No? This is this movie, Dirty Picture, in 2012. It got released. It earned something around 200 crores of revenue.
Okay.
I think the exact figure was 183 crores. But anyway, so there was a very famous line. I think many people must relate to it. That movies 3 चीजों से चलती हैं. Movies are run by 3 things: entertainment, entertainment, and entertainment.
Yeah.
So I made this my headline.
Okay.
Whenever anyone asks me about YouTube, I say YouTube runs by 3 things: entertainment, entertainment, entertainment. So stop making boring videos. I think that will be the one biggest mistake that they might be doing. Second, think about supply and demand. What you are creating, do people want that or not? Or are you just creating for yourself? Okay, specifically for an education niche, right? In entertainment niche, of course, if you are doing crazy stuff, someone will like it. If you are just roaming around, eating a lot of stuff, traveling, yeah, some people can relate to it. But education niche is very, very hard. So you need to actually look how many people are in the top of the funnel, right? What are your competitors looking like, right? Last but not the least is go the extra mile. So basically, if you put in ordinary efforts, you will get ordinary results. Simple as that. And I'm a big believer of do hard things that nobody does, right? And that's my whole marketing tactic. Everything stems from that belief that I made in the childhood, that you have to go to the extra mile. You have to do the hardest things in life that most people will quit. Okay, this is so hard, I'm going to quit.
Yeah.
I never quit there. That's my starting point. That's my belief.
Fantastic. So let's say I will challenge you on this, the entire approach to YouTube, because yes, I do have 1.2 lakh subscribers, but you might have noticed that I don't publish very frequently. And the way I look at social media, including Facebook, Instagram, and now YouTube, LinkedIn, is that you keep posting content. You might get subscribers within the platform, followers within the platform, connections within the platform, but they are still on that platform. I like to siphon off as many people from the platform into my email list, into my newsletter, so that I have a direct, unrestricted access to my audience, where if I am sending a mail, I know that it's going to reach them. As long as I keep my email delivery proper, there is no algorithm that is going to prevent me from reaching my own audience. So which means people have opted in.
Right.
So I have just played this game of trying to reinvest money back into email marketing continuously. And as I keep generating leads from my email list, I have basically grown my YouTube channel. And until now, I have only seen YouTube as a place to host my videos for free. Yes, there might be a little bit organic traction coming from the videos that I have published, but most of the views is coming from my own email list. So isn't it risky to just build a following on YouTube? Would you recommend combining YouTube strategy with email marketing strategy, or what am I saying wrong here? Am I underestimating the power of YouTube to give me free distribution to a new audience?
No, not at all. You are looking at the right way. But you have to look at the source, right? So for example, email leads. If you have to generate email leads, what are the sources? You can run ads, you can do contest, but you can also produce videos that will bring you email subscribers.
Yes.
So the idea is, the new idea which I'm working on is YouTube funnels.
Okay.
Since last year.
Got it.
Right? So I built funnels inside YouTube. So imagine content buckets. Imagine there are 5 content buckets, 20 topics inside each bucket. So this is like dream 100 topics, right? So what I do is, inside these 5 content buckets, 2 of the content buckets are top of the funnel. So it's like broader topics which everyone can interest, which will attract many people. Using that, we will use that as the attraction engine, right? One bucket then will be middle of the funnel. We will use that to engage them, right? Then there will be the bottom of the funnel. We will convert them, right? Maybe ask them for maybe put up a testimonial video, right? Maybe, do a meetup that, hey guys, we are meeting up in Bangalore, let's say, because your audience is Bangalore and Chennai, right? So you can invite them to, do a offline meetup. That's a bottom of funnel content. And last but not the least is signature videos, the 5th bucket. So it's your style now. For example, if you see Mr. Beast, 1 out of 4 videos is his signature style. I will give an example. $100,000 boat versus $1 boat. Right? That's a signature style. If you open up his channel, I think if you can do it right away, we can open up his YouTube channel.
I'll just search for 100,000. Did he actually post this video?
Yeah, just I think search Mr. Beast. Okay. Yeah, you can see here. $1 billion yacht. Right? And if you click on his channel, go to Mr. Beast main channel, go to videos on the top header. Yeah. Now scroll down a bit. See the 4th video on the right, $1 versus $250,000 private island. Okay. And then go down a bit. You can see this $1 versus $10 million job. And then just below that, $1 versus $100 million house.
So this is a signature style. $1 versus $100,000, $100 million car.
Vacation, $1 versus $250,000 vacation. So this is what we call a signature style. This is what we are known for. So he produces that again and again, right? And similarly, this I survived thing, right? He also does this a lot. I survived this, I survived that. So it's his style, right? So the idea is, we are attracting, we are engaging, and we are converting people inside YouTube only, right? Then basically in the bottom of funnel, basically you can attract them on your email newsletter. You can do a meetup, webinar, whatever you want. Many of my clients even do WhatsApp only. That, hey, this is the link, just WhatsApp me, I will give you this free lead magnet, for example. You can book a free demo by WhatsApping us, right? In India, WhatsApp works a lot. In US, you can ask me for a text, you can attach a calendar link, whatever works. But the idea is, you are building a funnel inside YouTube.
Yeah.
That is the idea.
Correct. Amazing. So right now, a lot of people who want to get started with YouTube, they have this question that, hey, isn't it already too crowded for me to enter right now? Should I have entered 5 years back?
Right.
So what would you answer them?
So I will not be a typical YouTube guru and say, no, this is the perfect time. See, you are late.
Ah,
Right. But again, it all comes back to the third stuff, the third line, which I said, you have to do hard things. Right.
so there you can always beat your competition because the competition is not ready to do hard things.
Yeah, exactly. They are rigid and
Yeah.
they are fixed in their
Yeah.
own schedule, on their own beliefs.
Ah.
You can break through.
So let's say somebody is a fitness blogger and he is now a fitness YouTuber.
Right.
How would you define a hard thing?
How would you define the hard thing?
So let's say you are consulting a fitness YouTuber. He has been posting some basic exercise videos on YouTube. It's not getting enough traction.
Right.
So how would you advise them?
So we will look for ideation. Okay. The main thing here is people look for any topic. So they spend very real time on the topic. Okay, I will make a video on, 10 workout home exercises. Everyone is doing it.
Yeah.
Everyone is doing literally.
Ah.
So people spend very, very real time in selecting the topic, the main idea of the video. And then this is step one. And then they spend all of their time here recording the video, editing, publishing the video, promoting that video, waiting, refreshing analytics, how much
yeah.
views are there.
Yeah.
And then seeing if I get any email subscriber or whatever. But the main result comes from this ideation phase. You have to think about viral ideas. For example, I flied to, let's say, Mathura. Let's say you're a fitness YouTuber. I fly to Mathura to make him fit, something like this.
Ah.
The main idea is you're flying here to Mathura and, pushing me to exercise. It's like a 7 days challenge.
Ah. Yeah.
You are spending your
And
money.
7 days, how much he made somebody lose weight.
Yes.
And like show the beginning of the 7 days. Is it even possible that within 7 days you can lose X amount of kgs?
Exactly.
Ah.
And we will exaggerate how much I eat. For example, I have a record of eating 10 chole baturas at a single go.
Oh, wow. Yeah. So makes sense. So something that is like kind of a purple cow, as Seth Godin puts it, that it has to stand out.
Exactly.
Okay, so the first thing is done. You have made a very high quality video, very unique video. Tell me a little bit about titles, thumbnails, and how do you, after publishing, what do you do to make it grow?
Exactly. See, this is the golden point. Right? This is the golden point. Indian creators, every Indian creator I have met, they say, okay, now we have made the video. Now how to title it, how to thumbnail it, and everything. This is the wrong strategy.
Okay.
We have to make the title and thumbnail here
Ah.
before making the video. Okay? Because think about it. In psychologically, just scroll down a bit. Any video we are seeing here, okay, any title and thumbnail we are seeing, $1 versus $250,000 vacation. Let's see this. Okay. Our brain psychologically have some questions, right? That what we will get in this. Will $1 car? Really, is this possible? $1 car? Then $100 million car. Oh, $100 million, it might be a Bugatti. Everyone have their own beliefs that this is the richest car, this is the most pricey car, right?
Yeah.
And then what will he actually, how will the experience be? It's a curiosity gap, right? And if we play the video in the starting, can you go back in the starting?
Okay.
And see, he's showing all the cars, that we will review all these cars. Okay, so he's addressing the psychological questions that he see, like $100 million car. He shows the car and he's showing all the cars that he's testing.
Yeah, it hooks the subscriber, like the viewer, right in the first 1
Correct.
minute.
And then he shows the $1 car as
Yeah.
well. So the main idea is the title and thumbnail. By watching the title and thumbnail, our brain have some expectations, some questions. And all of these questions we have to write down and then address them in the starting of the video. That's what Mr. Beast is doing. He's addressing all of those questions, his expectations,
Got it.
right? So I will give you one more hint here. If you go into any movie you watch, what happens after the first some initial traction is set up is there, and then what pops up is the movie name.
Correct.
Correct? Bahubali, and then Bahubali will show up. Why? Everyone knows that you have booked the ticket and you are in the right hall, right timing. Then why is the need of showing that movie name in the theater?
Branding, like putting it in your head,
Putting in your head, and
that connection aana chahiye.
branding is also there. But the main point, the main challenge, why did they put it here? The movie directors, Some people are still confused that if they were in the right place or not.
Correct.
Sounds so bullish,
Yeah. Simple.
simple, but simple. That is the YouTube video also. Like
Yeah.
you have some expectations,
Ah.
and then I'm telling you, okay, you are at the right place.
Yes.
We will tell you all this.
Yes. Yes.
All of your questions will be answered.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
Yeah. So the title of the video and the thumbnail pulls the viewer to actually start watching the video. And once you start watching the video, I think every minute is selling the next minute.
Correct. Exactly. And that is what we call rehooking. So everyone knows about hooks, but what people don't know about is rehooking.
Rehooking. Yeah.
Right. So it's like, you're fishing for a while,
Ah.
your bait got leaky, and then you have to, rehook,
Yes.
attach it.
Yeah.
So it's like similarly in the YouTube. After 2 minutes, you have to rehook them because their attention is getting looser.
Yeah.
You have to rehook them. That's a simple strategy.
Cool. So who is your right customer? Obviously, if some customer comes to you with, let's say, 1,000 subscribers, maybe he's not making enough money for you to take him as a client.
Right.
So who is your ideal customer right now for taking up a consulting project on YouTube?
So I have a coaching program which I work with for everyone, beginners, freshers, even experts. Right. I'm coaching a 2 million channel as well.
Okay.
Okay. But in agency, I particularly look for some validation that the client has some validation. He has outdoed his competitors. He is doing something good, right? So at least I will say like 30K, 50K subscribers. If he has, then that's a good client. He should be into education channel or a business channel. Basically, he wants to create an impact and build a business out of YouTube, not just dance for views, all that stuff I ignore.
Exactly, yeah.
Right. So I'm looking for people who want to generate leads for their own business. That's my ideal kind of people. Right. And I personally relate with them a lot because I'm also building a business. So,
Yes.
yeah.
Awesome. So I think anybody who wants to get YouTube help, they can click the link below this video, land on your website, which is uvmedia.in.
Yeah.
And how does the entire process work? It starts with a call, I believe.
Yeah. Exactly.
And they book a call with you. And from there, you first give them like a free consultation on what they are doing right, what they are doing wrong, and possibly the opportunity that they are leaving on the table.
Correct.
And then you would present your sales pitch on how you are going to help them and how much it will cost. So
Exactly.
Awesome. So thanks a lot, Varun, for doing this podcast. I definitely learned a few things from YouTube. Looking forward to going through your course as well.
Thanks for having me, Didi.
Yeah.
Grateful.
See you guys. Bye-bye.
Yes.